Hi beauty babes, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to video number 2 in the Christmas I Heart boxing set. And today I'm doing the chocolate heart, which as you can see is absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. Now there was a lot of controversy over this when this came out because it's got the sticker on saying up to £33 worth of products, but they were selling them in Superdrug for £40. When asked, we were told that it was Superdrug that made the mistake by saying that they were £40, not Revolution. But, little but here, this actually comes direct from Revolution, and it has got the sticker on saying £33 worth of products. So, not buying it, guys, not buying it. Anyway, I'm going to show you what is inside this. As I said, absolutely huge. It's massive. You know, I mean, it could double up as a sweetheart dress on me. Look, it's that big. It's that big. So anyway, I'm now going to go straight into the video to show you what's inside. Okay, so let's get the box off. The box off. The wrapper. There's the wrapper. Okay, so here we go. Here she is in all her glory. Now this reminds me of the when I've been to the Revolution parties and we've done gifts and whatever, and you've had a heart to pick up to do in front of the gift. This looks like very much in front of the gift, so I think it's very, very appropriate. And you have 4 items in here. You've got a red velvet makeup pigment palette, which is basically another word for eyeshadow palette, but they call it pigment palette because in the States you can't call them eyeshadow palettes because there are red in them, so they don't want you putting the red on your eyes because of staining, etc. But over here it's okay, but in the States it's not. There is peanut buttercup makeup pigment palette, praline chocolate face palette, and a chocolate heart. Now when it said chocolate heart, I got very, very excited because I love chocolate, and I thought I'm going to be eating that. It's not a chocolate heart to eat, it's a bronzer, as you can imagine. So I'll just show you inside the packaging. So here we have red velvet, here we have the peanut buttercup, and here we have the chocolate praline, and then obviously the chocolate heart in the middle. So we're going to add these up as to how much these would be. Revolution now do all of their chocolate palettes at $8.99 each. So if you account for all of these being $8.99, so you have 2 here, so that's 18. The face palettes are usually a little less, they're usually sort of £6. So even if they did include this as being a £9 product, it's £27. And then £5 for the heart, 27, that makes it 32, not 33. Somebody has got their maths wrong somewhere, haven't they? But they definitely not worth the £40 that Superdrug were charging in the first place. Now, if any of you know soon-to-be Wilson, some of you will know her from the Eltoria scandal that recently broke, because she was the first one to break on the internet about the scamming, etc., which we won't go into. She done a video on this to start off with, and she paid £40 for this, and she was not impressed. But we won't go into that. She's a great girl, very good friend of mine. So what am I going to have a look at first? I'm going to have a look at the red velvet one first. So this is the red velvet pigment eyeshadow palette. Now it's got on there included in a gift set, so I'm assuming that this could possibly come out on its own, perhaps in the new year or next year. So the packaging is a white chocolate bar with a red under packaging. You've got your cruelty free, you've got 12-month shelf life, it's vegan, and it's recycled packaging. So we'll just open her up, have the acetate inside, a full size mirror, and there we have the product inside, which very, very pretty. This beetroot colour here, now this is going to be a pink that's going to stain your eyes, so guys, be warned, this will stain because it's bright pink and it's a pigment and it will stain. Just go back to the scandal of James Charles with Morphe, and the person that had put it on her face and said that she got all hives because it had stained, etc. This is a similar colouring, so you are going to get staining. And you also have infused here as well, which has also got that red undertone as well. So this looks like a very pretty palette. It doesn't look like anyone that they've done before in the chocolate range. It looks rather nice. It actually smells of cake. Yeah, that's good. That smells of cake. Now this isn't mine. This is what I've bought for a friend, but she's kindly said that I'm allowed to show this on video, because I haven't got this set, and I'm not really buying this set as much as I would love to. Now this, I believe, was originally sold at 40. It then went down to 30 on Superdrug, and then in the Black Friday sale I picked it up for £15. So I was really chuffed at paying £15 for that, because it's a great gift. There's a lot in there for 15 quid, but I certainly wouldn't have paid 30 for it. Absolutely no way. So then we go on to the Peanut Buttercup, which peanut is my favourite. Now I don't know if there are real peanuts been used to make the smell of this. Does smell like peanut. Does smell like peanut. Now the only thing that concerns me is if they've used peanut oil at all. It doesn't say on the ingredients if they've used peanut oil, if anybody who's got allergies etc to this, don't know. I don't know if anybody's thought of it, but that's what the inside looked like. I rather like that. I think it's rather nice colouring. You've got some beautiful colours in there, some lovely mattes and some beautiful shimmers. The colours are really nice. There's the colour story I find a bit odd. It's the placement of it. I don't know. I suppose you could say that these all go together. Like these three could go together, these three could, but I don't think there's necessarily a good colour story there at all. Like the names, like the colour packaging, the packaging's really nice. I think it's okay. And I also love the fact that you've got like a peanut, like the Reese's. This reminds me of Reese's. It actually smells like Reese's, but this reminds me of Reese's peanut cups, basically. So that's that. And then next up we have the Praline face palette, which has got the very, very, very pale pink chocolate drips on the normal nudie background. There's quite a lot of Praline stuff at the moment with them, because they've got also a Praline face palette in the chocolate vault, and they also have the Praline lip gloss as well, which does smell like it. Yeah, there is a smell to it, and it could be Praline. So this is different, because this is very, very dark. So unless you've got dark skin, you won't be able to use this as contour. You might be able to use it as a bronzer, but I think it's a dark colour. You've got a lovely sort of blush colour here, then Bonbon, which I suppose you could use as a highlight. Praline, which is this deep goldy bronze colour, and then you have this fondant, another white highlighter. There are so much white highlighters that I Heart Revolution have actually brought out for Christmas. It's untrue. I'm still on the road. I still don't know. Well, I'm still on the fence. So I'm not on the road. I'm still sitting on the fence as to whether this actually smells of Praline or not. It's a nice palette, but it's more for women of colour, I personally would say. So next up and lastly up, we have the Chocolate Heart Bronzer. Again, cruelty free. You get 10 grams, and this is what she looks like. So I think that's quite a good little bronzer. I think that would be slightly darker for me, but I think I could get away with it. Again, you've got like this bronze veining within the heart. And again, it's too dark for me, which is why I probably wouldn't buy this, even though I collect the hearts, because it is too dark for my skin. Doesn't really smell of chocolate. No, it doesn't really smell of chocolate. It just smells like makeup. Just smells like makeup. So there we go. It's a nice package. Excuse me while I bend over. I love the packaging. The packaging is really good. It's quite a sturdy heart. Would I use this to contain things? I don't know, because it's not very thick and I prefer mine to be a bit thicker. Oh, don't we all, darling? So yeah, it is a good gift set. I'm going to mark this a 4 out of 5, even though I personally wouldn't buy it. I'm marking it a 4 out of 5 because I think the things in this are a lot more usable and I think you would get a lot more use out of them. So I will do a close-up of all the products now so that you can have a quick look. Okay, so now I'm back. So you've had a quick look at what they look like close up. Tell me your thoughts down below, see what you think. Can't obviously do swatching because they're not mine, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative, and I hope it was informative enough for you to make a decision whether you want to buy it for someone or for yourself. I think £30 is very, very pricey for a gift. Although the contents inside are worth 32, I always kind of think, well, yeah, but if you had 3 for 2, then one of them items potentially would be free, so it's still quite a lot of money. So yeah, I'm sitting on the fence whether I would want to buy or not. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and if you didn't, then don't. And I will see you in the next video. So ta-ta, beauty babes. I will see you soon. Bye bye.